All right, everybody. So today we're working with the percent proportion. Now, the percent proportion is used to find the missing piece out of a percent situation. So normally we were doing questions like, what number is 75% of 60? So again, we'd convert that to a decimal, multiply it by 60. You're still allowed to do that. All right, so don't think you have to give that up. But we have to figure out what happens if we're missing the percent, or what happens if we're missing our whole number. So the percent proportion is pretty straightforward. We're going to have our part over our whole, which is going to be equal to our percent over 100. All right. Now, the easiest way to do this is to actually rewrite this in the terms that we're going to need. So part, you're looking for the word is. Whole, you're looking for the word of. Percent, well, you're looking for percent. And always percent is over 100. So let's look at our first question. 24 is. Okay, so let's color code this even. So we're going to do is and part in red. Let's do whole and of in purple. And then let's do our percents in green. All right, so we have 24 is. Since we're already doing green, we're looking for, it says what percent. So that word what tells us where the question is. And then that leaves us the of, which is going to be that purple again, of 96. Oops. Are of 96. All right, so what we do from here is we're going to set this up as a proportion. So again, I'm going to keep the colors just for now. We have 96 down here as the whole. We're going to have the red being our is, which is 24, equals a number over 100. And that percent we're looking for, we're going to use P. We're going to use P for percent. And now, just like any other straightforward proportion we've done, we're now going to cross multiply and divide. So 24 times 100, 96 times P gets us 96P equals 2400. We divide this side by 96. We divide this side by 96. We hand it in a calculator. 2400 divided by 96. We wind with 25. Now this 25 here gets me the percent equals 25. So technically the percent, well, not technically, but actually the percent means 25%. So the answer for this one, what percent? It's going to get us 25%. And you can check that. You can do 25% of 96 to make sure it equals 24. Now, let's go ahead and go through the next one. Erase this quick. In fact, let's clear the whole thing. So again, let's go back. Is over of equals percent over 100. Another way of writing it really quick. So we did say that our question, we're going to look for is first. 12 is. All right. So right away, we already have our is. So we know our is 12. Let me get the rest of the proportion written out really quick. Over a number equals a percent over 100. So now I'm going to fill things in as I go. So now they gave us a percent. So percents we were going to do in green. 25%, that gets us 25 over 100. But now we're looking for our of. Our of what number? of what number. In this case, we're going to get here. We'll use W for a whole. You don't have to, but I like doing it to keep my life easier. And then we'll solve. 25 times W, 12 times 100. We get 25W equals 1200. Again, we go back to our calculator. 1200 divided by 25, we wind up with 48. So divide by 25, divide by 25, W equals 48. And again, we could check that, because again, we're looking for a number, not a percent. 25% of 48 is 12. All right, now the last one, we're going to do the same thing. Now, there are two ways of solving this one, obviously. Is over of equals percent over 100. They've given us our of, because of 60. Oops, sorry, wrong. That's going to be purple. Of 60. So here goes our of at the bottom. Oh, wrote of again, sorry. So our 60 is at the bottom. Put the rest of our proportion in. Now we're giving our percent, which was 75%. And now we're looking for our is, because it says what number is. So there's your question, what number is? So we're looking for our is. So I'm not going to use I. I'm just going to use N for number in this case, just because using I in math, I actually has a value. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cross multiply and divide. So we're going to get, in this case, 60 times 45, 100 times N. 100N equals, now I'm not going to do this one in my head, 60 times 75 gets me 4,500. If I divide both by 100 and divide this by 100, we get N equals 45. Now, alternately, you could have just done 0.75 times 60 and gotten 45. So yes, this is still allowed. This is still perfectly fine. All right. But at the same time, it also works as a proportion. All right. So that's percent proportion, folks. Work on your homework today. Again, make sure that you're showing your work if you need to. Round to the nearest 10th if necessary today. Again, the nearest 10th. All right. Have a great day, and I'll see you in class next.